Hi, I'm Bob Trask. This is our weekly reset, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects of all time, awe and wonder. Might sound like, it's a little like Sesame Street. Well, maybe so, but I think it's more important than that. So what if there was something we left behind in childhood that was actually the purpose of life? What if the adult lives we've been living are only a small fraction of who we really are? And there's a way we can discover whether or not that's true, whether or not we really are whole, whether we're really who we came here to be. And that's a good question for me. Maybe a good question for you. Are you who you came here to be? Or are you pretending to be someone else? We just have to ask this one question. What do I really want to experience? Now, notice I didn't say, what do you really want? I said, really, you want to experience. Wayne Dyer said to be more childlike, you don't have to give up being an adult. The fully integrated person is capable of being both an adult and a child simultaneously. Recapture the childlike feelings, wide-eyed excitement, spontaneous appreciation, cutting loose and being full of awe and wonder at this magnificent universe. So I'm talking about awe. So what is awe? What does awe really mean? One of the dictionary definitions said that it's a feeling of reverential respect mixed with fear and wonder. A feeling of great respect, sometimes mixed with fear or surprise. Oh, how come they're saying fear? What's this fear thing stuck in there for? I gotta tell you, I'm in awe and wonder a lot, but I don't feel fear. So what is awe? What is really awe? It's a feeling we get in the presence of something that's so vast that it challenges our understanding of the world. Can you stay with me on that? We're in the presence of something so vast that it challenges our understanding. It challenges our concept of the world. Like looking up at the trillions of stars in a night sky and not just looking at them, but seeing them, or marveling at the birth of a child. I remember when our little daughter Chauncey came in, and I was there in the delivery room, and when she came into beingness as a baby, something happened inside of me that had never happened before. That was awe. That was wonder, a miracle. When people feel awe, well, they might use other words, like they might say amazement or surprise or even transcendence. Boy, I got to tell you, when my awness, I go through transcendent pretty commonly. And the more common sources of awe for people are just to be able to stop doing. Stop doing. You can't get any awe in doing. Awe comes from being. Oh, now you say, but what about an artist that's creating some awesome art? They're in awe and they're doing, and their beingness is going into their doingness. Their beingness is going into their doingness. And you can listen to music and be in awe. Have you heard The Swan by Sanson? Oh, breathtakingly beautiful. Nessun Dorma. Nessun Dorma is from the opera Turandot, and it means none shall sleep. And in this opera, Princess Turandot has decreed that no one in the kingdom shall sleep until they discover the name of the unknown prince who's challenged her. But you listen to the music Turandot and you realize this is way beyond an opera. This is way beyond anything else. This is miracle. This is reality in its most splendid form coming into being right there in your ears, right there. But we don't often hear it. I mean, you can say, hey, what is this piece of music? Oh, Nelson Dorma. Oh, yeah, cool. But we don't get it. We don't get it. We don't allow it to go in and touch our souls, touch us where we live in the deepest, deepest part of ourselves. We don't let that happen. Same thing with eating. You know, we say, well, I'm going to eat. So we sit down with a spoon or a fork and we start gobbling food. And we gobble it down, and that's good because it's good for our bodies. Yeah, it's good. We need to do that. But there's an awe in that. Boy, when you taste something really delicious and put it in your mouth and show when you take a piece of the richest dark chocolate and put it on your tongue and push it up to the roof of your mouth, and I dare you to not swallow it. Because then it, that's, the experience just went out, it's gone. But if you just hold that against the roof of your mouth, oh man, something happens inside of you that you can't explain. You can't explain it. You can't, there's no words for it. And scientists believe that awe can have helped our evolutionary ancestors survive. Yeah, they're uncovering the benefits of awe. It's 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 the seat of clear thinking, good health, close relationships. It's like we put all these clothes on, and clothes are our attitudes about who we are and what we are and what the world is, and we had all this stuff hanging on us, intellectual stuff and memories and beliefs and opinions and all this stuff hanging on us, and we can't see through all of that stuff. Get rid of it. Dump all that stuff off at least for a few minutes and be a little kid and look at the sky and look at those clouds up there and go, whoa, check it out. Look at those clouds. How does that form like that? How can that cloud be formed like that? And the sky so blue behind it, it's breathtaking. It's not possible to be in awe when we've got it all figured out. Awe as a state of wonder has nothing, zero to do with the intellect. Zero. You can have 5 PhDs and still not be in awe, and still not be in a state of wonder. And until we are in awe, in a state of wonder, then I wonder what the hell we're doing here. I wonder. For the Christians, let me say this. Jesus said the kingdom of God is within you. Right now.
That's right.
The truth to us, the truth that we accumulate, and that includes health and wealth and relationships. But those things only have a value to us when they make us feel a certain way. If you have billions of dollars, as some people we know do, and it doesn't enrich you. I'm not talking about your bank account. I'm talking about it doesn't enrich you inside. If it doesn't make you well up inside with a sense of splendor, then it's useless. It's not money. It's just stacks of green paper. That's not wealth. That's not wealth. Some people have no money and they're wealthy. But it's an experience. So if I have a perfect mate, and incidentally I do, what makes my experience perfect is that I'm in awe. When she talks, I watch her. I watch her eyes. I don't just listen to her voice, I hear her voice. It's different. Listening and hearing are quite different. I hear her voice. I hear her soul. I hear a little kid inside talking. And if I don't that, then my experience of her is incomplete. because it's lost its flavor. I hold that chocolate against the top of my mouth. I get the flavor. The flavor goes through my system. When I look at a cloud, when I look at the trees, and the trees are sparkling in the soft morning breeze, and the sky's blue behind them, and there's a depth between those trees and the sky and the clouds, and that depth swims around, and a bird swims across the sky as I'm watching, and that whole thing is going on inside of me. I'm 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 tasting the flavor. To finalize our talk today, Les Dawson said this: in awe, I watched the waxing moon ride across the zenith of the heavens like an amber chariot toward the ebony void of infinite space, wherein the tethered belts of Jupiter and Mars hang forever festooned in their orbital majesty. And as I looked at all this, I thought, I really must put a roof on this outside toilet. Thank you for being with me today. Go be in awe. Go be in wonder. Go be a kid. Go play. Don't work anymore. Go play. This week, let's just play. And let's stop by bobtrask.com and leave a donation so Bob can continue to play. Go with my love and go in wonder this week, and know that wherever you go, I'm there with you.